Hi everyone, this is Vanya, and today we will talk about deflection mechanic. How it works, how works accuracy, resistance, how works all kinds of deflection that we have in our game. First that I want to say is we have three different types of deflection in game now. First one is from deflection set, it drops from platinum. Second one is from champion skills, for example it's Commodus and his passive in his second form, and Yumika with her A2 and passive with Hex debuff. And third kind is new relic added to game, I don't remember full name. First that I want to say is how works accuracy and resistance with all deflection mechanics. For example, we have champion, it can be horse, and who places the buff. And we have a champion who deflect the buffs in deflection set. Start from that. For example, it's Maruchka on platinum. So, horse placing a finable debuff from his A1 on Maruchka, and Maruchka can deflect it back to horse. So when the buff deflected, it checks horse accuracy and horse resistance. So usually horses have about 300-400 accuracy and about 150-250 resistance. So we have 97 chances to place a finable debuff back to horse in deflection set. Also, it works with ignoring resistance debuffs. For example, Sifi with her A1. Sifi tries to sleep Maruchka. Maruchka deflects sleep back to Sifi, and we have 100 chance to deflect it, because Sifi doesn't need accuracy to place with the buff, so it also doesn't need to check accuracy resistance to place it back on Sifi. Also, it works with blessing. For example, sheep, the most hateful blessing, I think. On 6 star it doesn't requires accuracy, so it will be always deflected. No need to check accuracy, resistance when it deflected back to Sifi, for example. So also it works with mythicals. For example, we have Gautir, who has 20% ignoring resistance when he plays his debuffs. So if Gautir will place his block active debuff on our champion in deflection set, for example Maruchka, will be checked also Gautir's accuracy to Gautir's resistance, but also will be checked not full resistance and only 80% of it, because of 20% ignoring on his skills. Okay. So next thing, how it works with skills. With Commodus, his passive can be booked, so we also have champion who places the buff his accuracy and his resistance when backing the buffs. And with Yumika, we have 4 champs in our chain of deflection. We have Yumika, who places Hex, for example, on Taros. It can be Taros. He places Hex on Taros. And we have champion on team with Yumika, for example, Duchess. And we have Horse or Sifi in team with Taros. So Yumika places Hex to Taros. Then Horse trying to place a finable on Duchess. Then Yumika helps Duchess to deflect the buff from Horse to Taros, and in this chain of deflection will be checked Horse's accuracy to Taros resistance. So if Taros has a lot of resistance, he will resist it with the buff, but if not, horse will place enable on Taros. And also, if skill doesn't require accuracy, it will deflect it with 100% chance. For example, Sifi trying to place sleep on our Yumika or Duchess or any other champion in our team, it will be deflected to Taros with 100% chance. If Yumika's skill will proc, because Yumika has not 100% to deflect the buffs. So, also thing that I want to mention is how works masteries on any deflections. We have two masteries. It's sniper for all classic debuffs, like decrease attack, decrease defense, block active skills, affinable, and we have oh, I forgot name of this master. It at 5% chance to place any control debuffs, for example stun, sheep, freeze, and others. So if we add these blessings to champion who has deflection set, or to Yumika, or to Commodus, their passives or set will add 5% deflection, 5% to deflect debuffs. For example, Maruchka in deflection set has 25% to deflect debuffs, but with this masters she will have 30% to deflect with debuffs. Third thing about what I want to talk is how works deflection. All deflection always work only on try. You don't need to place debuff. You need to try to place debuff on champion. For example, we have a team with Maruchka and Gizmak, that is one of the popular defense in classic arena, and they attack this pack with horse. So horse will place can place debuffs from A1, but full defense in stone skins, and Maruchka also in deflection. Horse tries to place debuff on Maruchka in stone skin, and if he proc his 55 chance to place affinable, Maru will deflect it even she is in stone skin. And also she will deflect even she has resistance to horse, and also she will deflect even she has immunity on her, and also even Krixia in deflection will deflect stun debuff, even her passive to be immunity to this debuff. So works always on tries. So you can deflect, you can make stone skin plus deflection set, and that will be work great, because the champion don't need to place debuff. She need it need just to try to place debuff. Okay, and last thing about what I want to talk is how works it with font, with NewRuRave. With NewRuRave it works pretty strange, because you need to forget all things that I said before about resistance and accuracy. With this relic, we don't need that. Okay, for example, we have Shuzhen in our team with relic, and we have faster Sifi in opponent's team. Opponent will try to place sleep debuff on Sifi to take a first turn, but our relic will work on it, and like I said before, it should deflect debuff with 100% chance, because Sifi doesn't require accuracy to place sleep, so it also doesn't require accuracy to place sleep back on Sifi. But with Wand Relic, it does require accuracy to place it back, and also it works with polymorphs. Even on 6-star polymorphs, for example, our Shu is faster, going with A3, places speed debuff on Sifi, and our relic should work, and Sifi should become a ship after because of her polymorph, but Sifi will not become polymorph because her resistance is higher than her accuracy. So we need to get a 3% chance to place a ship on her back. And I think it's bug and it should be fixed, but for now it works like I said. Ignoring resistance on mythical champions don't work. Ignoring on skills don't work. Ignoring resistance and blessing don't work. So always check accuracy and resistance of champion who places debuff, not who deflected. Okay. And also, and last thing that I want to add is how it works with pinpoint set. If your champion have some pinpoint stacks on him, and it also has deflection in passive, in relic, in set, it firstly will deflect the buff, and if you are lucky and you deflect it, you don't lose your pinpoint stack. But if relic, set, passive don't work, you will lose your pinpoint stack. Okay, I think that's all about this mechanic. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel, push like button, subscribe button, and write a comment. Bye bye, see you soon.